And welcome on in to another episode of Getting Wild with Terry and Friends. I'm Terry, joined by Occupancy here, and we are ready to break down this MLB slate we have. I chose 5 games for us to break down, and then we'll have the last pitch segment where if there is another game somebody wants us to go over, they can just type it in there that time. But we'll jump right into the first game here, starting in just a half hour. The Cleveland Guardians with Shane Bieber are in Cincinnati facing the Reds. Molly, a total of 8.5 in this one. I'm going back to a bet that's kind of burnt me the last few days, but I'm hoping it works here. I'm taking the first 5 under 4.5 runs. Molly was excellent, like really, really good in his first start. Bieber, he's Bieber. He's a great pitcher. So I'm going with the under here, under 4.5. I'm hoping for a low scoring start to this game. The Guardians' offense has exploded the last couple games, so that's the only thing that kind of has me worried there. But I think it goes back to how it should be, and we get a low scoring start here. Occupancy, Guardians and Reds. Any thoughts here?
Yeah, Terry. Thanks for having me on the show. What's going on, everyone? Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like. Yeah, Cleveland's been surprising at the beginning of the season. I mean, they're putting up a lot of runs, and the rookie Quan is, I think, really surprising some people. So I just don't know if I'm gonna get in the way of some of these run trends. Like, I don't expect them to last all year, or all, even a long time. But just in the beginning of the season, the Guardians they just could be having something right now. To be honest with you, I dug a little bit in the historic data, and if you had bet against the Reds about for the last 5 seasons, you'd be up around $5,000. So it's like a pretty interesting historical trend to kind of know. And yeah, I mean, the way I'm leaning are with the Guardians. So, I'm seeing -110 right now for the money line. And yeah, that's the way I play this game, but I don't like it enough, and especially not knowing Cleveland enough, I'll probably end up passing. But if I were to look, it'd be with what the Guardians got going on right now.
All right, nothing wrong with passing. We'll move on to the next one here. The Mariners are in Chicago facing the White Sox. Brash, rookie pitcher, will face Velasquez, who's this is his first season in Chicago. A total of 9 in this one. Velasquez has been really bad at times. Really bad at times. Do I think the Chicago White Sox is going to heal his issues? I don't. Seattle, everyone's high in Seattle, and so far 2-2 to start the season in Minnesota. Now they're going to the Chicago to face the White Sox. I'm taking a bit of a risk here with Brash. Obviously, he hasn't played, so there's not a whole lot of information on him. But as long as he pitches okay, like gives up 2 runs, like as long as he gets through 5 innings, gives up 2 runs or something like that, then the Mariners are going to win this game because Velasquez is pretty bad. So I took the Mariners on the first 5 money line and full game money line. I like the Mariners here to get the upset victory. Occupancy, any thoughts here, Mariners and White Sox?
Yeah, looks like money has come in on the Mariners. The line is down to minus 102 and minus 118 for the White Sox. So I guess some people are agreeing with you, Terry, and betting this Mariners line here. What I'm seeing here is the White Sox have been scoring in the first five. Their last three, they've had 3, 2, and 5 runs in the first 5 innings only. I've been tracking that. And the way Seattle played yesterday, I listened to that game on the radio. I was on Seattle. It sounded like they were like they had that nice stolen base. And then they missed the throw and he got over to the third. And they couldn't get him in. So it was kind of just like I don't know. They weren't clicking on the offense. So I expect them to come out strong today. So I might go here with the over 4.5 for the first five at minus 115. I expect Seattle to come out strong after a pretty bad performance last night. And then with the White Sox, chipping in how they have been, I think that's a good look for me here.
I like it. Yeah, the reason why I'm taking Seattle is because I'm fading Velasquez. So I expect him to give up some runs here. So hopefully it's early for you. We'll jump on into the next one here. The Mets, McGill, are in Philadelphia facing Wheeler and the Phillies. Plus 136 for the Mets, minus 162 for the Phillies. A total of 8.5 in this one. Here's another one. I'm going with the first five under. First five under 4.5, which I got at minus 112. Um, Wheeler is a great pitcher, of course. McGill surprised people, not allowing any runs in his first start. I don't think he's going to be that good, but I think we could have a 2-1 game here, maybe even 2-2. But I think it's going to be a low-scoring game here. So I'm going with the first five under 4.5. Occupancy, any thoughts here, Mets and Phillies?
Yeah, Terry, definitely leaning the same way that you are here. Both the Phillies and the Mets have not let up a lot of runs in the first five in their last beginning of the season here. Um, you know, I think the under 4.5. You said you got it. It's minus 110 right now. I think that's a great look. I think that's what I'll go with too.
All right. Cabana says do all the games. Not when there's 14 hockey games on. I'm sorry. Not yet, but we will get to the point. Obviously, when the playoffs and hockey come around, there'll be more people that have had time to really research the MLB, and it'll work out better for having a full show then. But yeah, we'll jump on into the next one here. Shocking. I chose the Blue Jays game. Kikuchi is facing Cortez. Plus 106 for the Jays, minus 124 for the Yankees, a total of 9.5. The Blue Jays have won 5 in a row in New York, facing the Yankees. So the Jays have had success against this Yankees team. Kikuchi making his first start since coming over from Seattle. Not exactly sure what to expect from him, but I was really impressed by the Jays' defense yesterday. There were some amazing catches. The pitching was good. I like the Jays here again. I'm on them once again on the money line. I wouldn't take the first 5 because I'm not exactly sure what Kikuchi does. But the Jays seem to have this Yankees team's number, so I'll take them at plus money. If the Jays are plus money, most of the time I'm going to be on them because I don't really think they should be plus money very often. So I'll be on the Yankee. Or sorry, I'll be on the Blue Jays here. Occupancy. You're wearing your Yankees hat. You are a Yankees fan. What do you think here, Kikuchi and Cortez?
Yeah, Terry, the Jays have had the upper hand in last year or so against the Yankees. Definitely seeing this new Vladdy team being able to handle the Yankees in the regular season. Um, and quite honestly, if it was any other team, I'd probably keep riding the hot hand with the Blue Jays. I was on them yesterday. You know, is what it is. But today, kind of going with this angle of the Yankees just put up zero, and I don't think any team professionals like being shut out like that. So I expect runs. The Jays have let up um, 12 runs in the first five in their last three games, 3, 9, and 0. So I'm looking at the Yankees team total over 4. That's minus 165, so I'd have to parlay that with something else, which I might go cross sport or something with that. If I'm trying to get in and out early, Yankees team total over 2.5 for the first five is also a look. But I think, just to be beginning of the season still, I don't want to risk too much. Let's just go with, as a parlay piece, Yankees team total over 4 minus 165 for the full game. I think that's good.
All right. Um, Maple Leafs, Blue Jays, Wild, Twins, Mets, Islanders. Interesting. Kikuchi had a horrible apron spring training, maybe. Um, yeah, we'll see what happens here. Oh yeah, spring training. Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens here. I'm hoping for some improvement. A Blue Jays sweep. It's a little early to say that, but I would not be upset to see that happen. I will say that. We'll jump into the fifth game here. So if there are any other games that anybody wants to hear about, comment in the chat, and then we'll quickly go over them in the next segment, last pitch. But this one here, Los Angeles is in Minnesota, facing the Twins. Heaney against Archer, a total of 9.5 in this one. Pitchers are moving around. A lot of pitchers on different teams. Both of these pitchers are on their respective team for the first time. Archer was with Tampa Bay for a long time. I can't remember where he was last year. Heaney, obviously, with the Angels for I think his entire career, and now he's gone all the way over to the other side of Los Angeles to the Dodgers. Obviously, Dodgers coming off their loss last game. The Twins have won 2 in a row here. I haven't officially gone to anything in this game. I thought it was an interesting one that I would bring up for us to talk about. I'm leaning with the Twins here at plus money. The issue is I just don't know what Archer is going to do. Everybody thought that Bundy was going to have a horrible game yesterday. He's been a pretty bad pitcher for a while, but he didn't allow any runs in I think six innings or so. So the MLB season, it's fresh, and there's some surprises for sure. And actually, one of the interesting things I wanted to bring up too. So after yesterday, there's no undefeated teams and no winless teams in MLB. And I think after 4 games, that's pretty surprising. I would expect there to be a team that's went 4-0 or 0-4. I think it's pretty surprising. So we've had some surprises here, and I think the Twins plus money here could be an upset. Occupancy, what do you think here? Dodgers and Twins.
Yeah, I was listening to this game yesterday, Twins in Seattle, like I was saying. And I think I have this right. It sounded like on Twins we now have 2x Yanks, the catcher Sanchez, and our other guy Glaber. I don't know. Two of the guys.
Urshela and
Urshela. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And anyway, it just sounded. I mean, I didn't see the game, but I heard it, and it sounded like Twins were kind of clicking. They were playing defense to stop Seattle from scoring, obviously, and I kind of expect that to carry over here. But I'm gonna go the different way here today, guys, because it's still early in the season, and I'm not trying to lay out too much cash too early on. But you can get team total for the Minnesota Twins over 3 or over 3.5 for a decent parlay piece. Um, so that's just, again, no full unit bets, nothing endorsed like that yet here. But definitely be putting some cash on the Twins team totals, 3.5, splitting it, look at parlays, and yeah, I'll tweet out something if I end up, finding a dance partner, as they say.
all right. And we'll go here to last pitch. Racine wants us to talk about Padres and Giants. That was an interesting one. I lean with the Giants, and I was going to say Webb, but it's not Webb. Let me bring up the pictures here. Oh no, the Red Sox are winning. I had Detroit first 5, so I already cashed that. But obviously for the Jays, I was hoping that Detroit could win that. Yeah,
It's
Darvish versus Cobb.
yeah, yeah.
So Cobb, Darvish obviously played great in his first game. Um, he's been like great most of his career, but last year he had some really bad starts. So obviously he's coming off a great first start here. Cobb hasn't pitched this year. Um, he had a good year last year, 8-3, 3.76 ERA, 1.26 WHIP. He wasn't too bad. Um, I want to bet the Giants, but after what happened yesterday, um, they kind of let me down. I know you shouldn't let one night affect another, but with so many bets that I have, I just decided to stay off this one here. I didn't get to it. Occupancy, any thoughts, Padres and Giants?
Yeah, I'm looking at it now, and the Padres just have been putting up runs. 2-8-2 in the first 5 in the last 3 games. It's pretty substantial for the league. They're 4-1. They won yesterday 4-2. The Padres are just coming out the gates hot, and just I would definitely lean with the Giants here because I think they'll bounce back. And like Terry said, Cobb looked pretty good last year. Um, I just don't know if this is a game where I'm willing to come in on, from the start. But I think there's value in the Giants right now at -112 with Cobb. Um, if you like them, I think that'd be a good way to look. Cause it's like are you betting for the Giants to win, or are you betting for the Padres to lose steam out the gate, right? Um, and I don't know how long these runs usually last, like when teams do start hot. Um, so I might just have to stay away.
All right. I'll just give the picks for the games that we didn't talk about. I'm on the Cubs money line, fading. I want to say Velasquez, but no, that's wrong. I shut it down here. I'm fading the other team's pitcher. I'm going on the Cubs. I'm also on the Cardinals run line -1.5. I like Hudson. He's a pretty good pitcher there. And then I'm going with the Rockies +138. Rockies money line. The Rockies have kind of surprised so far, and I think they have a pitching advantage here. So I went with the Rockies. Occupancy. Any other games that you have any picks for that you want to give out?
Um, No, I will look into anyone, you Terry or anyone know what Sandoval, is he any good? He's on the Angels. Um, there's some pretty good value for the Marlins right now. Um, so if Sandoval is maybe a little questionable, I might
Yeah,
try.
he's the issue is Luzardo is pretty bad.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah, Luzardo had a really rough year last year,
Okay.
and got smashed at times. So
Okay.
um, that's why I stayed off that game.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so
So Lopez had a bad year last year as well, and then he started the season hot. So I don't know if there's someone in the bullpen saying like your jobs are on the line or something. I don't know. I don't know. But I just saw the value plus 125 for the Marlins money line. Um,
hey,
but that's the only one I was having my eye on. Might bet small or something. So
all right. I'll bring up the standings here. Um, pretty good standings so far. It's early. Um, I kind of expected a rough start because baseball, like it's fresh, right, and the short spring training. Pitchers moving, like our players moving around, like right before the season. So I'm happy with the standings here so far, and we'll try to keep it going here. I'll go over here to all the picks here, and I will start with dog of the day. Um, I'm on Seattle. They're one of the dogs that I like, but I chose Seattle. Nick chose the other dog that I like, Colorado. Tim and Bryant didn't pick one. Occupancy, is there a dog that you like today?
I'll go Minnesota.
All right, Minnesota. Over or under? I am going Cleveland, Cincinnati, first five, under 4.5. Uh, I know the Guardians' offense has been kind of scary the last bit, but I'll go with the under with these two pitchers. And then Tim and Nick both chose the same over. They like the Dodgers and Minnesota over 9.5. Occupancy, is there a total that you like today?
Yeah, let's go with under 8.5 in the Mets Phillies game.
Under 8.5. All right. Best parlay pieces. Uh, I went with the Blue Jays money line. I know I got to pick something different, but no, I really like the Jays here. Um, and I went with the Cardinals money line as my parlay piece. Nick went with the White Sox money line as his best bet. Cardinals money line as his parlay piece. Tim went with Cleveland money line as his best bet. Cleveland plus 1.5 as his parlay piece. Bryant went with Houston money line as his best bet, and White Sox team total over 1.5 in the first five for his parlay piece. Occupancy, what are you thinking here for parlay piece and best bet?
Yeah, best bet. Let's go with Minnesota Twins team total over 4.
Team total over 4.
That's minus 115.
Perfect. And parlay piece?
Let's uh let's stick with these numerology and I'll do Yankees team total over 4.
Team total over 4. All right, perfect. That is it. That is the that is oh, I got to that comment already. Sorry, it shows me there's a missing comment. Oh, you like Oakland today? Um, that was a toughie. That was a tough game. I completely left it completely off my card because I've no idea about those two pitchers. Um, yeah, Oler versus Romero. Romero looks good, so I want to back Tampa, and I do think they get the win, but I'm just not confident enough. And with so many baseball games and so many hockey games, definitely not the day to force plays. So, um, that is it. That is the show. A little bit short today, but 25 minutes. That's good. Um, if everyone's new, hit the subscribe button. If you like the content, smash the like button. If you have any interest in coming on and talking baseball, or if you know somebody that may want to come on, we're looking definitely looking for some more cappers here. So if anyone is interested, come on down. But best of luck to everybody tonight, and we'll see you in half hour for another episode of Getting Wild with Terry and Friends Hockey Edition. And best of luck tonight, guys. Have a good one.